hi, we want you to invest all your money in China. And I said, oh, I never invest in China. And I was a little bit trying to provoke him. And he said, well, why not? He said, because this guy who built the $90 million chocolate company here got nationalized. You guys just took it from him.
And he was giving orders to meet with the head of the Communist Party, who was also a senator in the Cuban Congress, who was trying to provoke the workers during the harvest of the sugar mills to go on strike. And he didn't have the permits and so forth.
So when you're talking to these people where the direct connection's broken, but this back route through the emotions is still there, you try to engage them in conversation, they can't get the words out. They're just struggling to speak. But if you provoke them, you get them mad, you start to rile them up a little bit, they can swear at you just fine.
Now, when I talk about this with my friends in Cambridge and Silicon Valley, they say, fantastic, no more drudgery, no more toil. This gives us the chance to imagine an entirely different kind of society. A society where the creators and the discoverers and the performers and the innovators come together with their patrons and their financiers to talk about issues, entertain, enlighten, provoke each other.
One of the reasons September 11th was considered a terror attack was because Osama bin Laden laid out the motive as being retribution against the West for various grievances. Obviously, the attack was intended to provoke and influence the United States.
I wanted it to feel meaningful, maybe by having a sense of awe and wonder to what was going on. And I wanted to provoke these feelings not just for me, but for my caretakers.
So I told you we're going to talk about 4 situations, and this is the heart of the lecture. These are situations that I'm looking at very closely. Each one of these is designed to provoke a response from you. All of you will probably fall into one of these categories.
But I feel like, you know, my small contribution to that is the exploration in the media that I make. So my short videos are speculative and they're about technology, but they're also about metaphysics and they're about the human condition and they're about love and they're about loss and they're meant to provoke a conversation and a discussion, you know?
And, you know, one of the other things you talk about is provoking a strong emotional response. And, you know, I think that's something that I've been doing in my business since the beginning, that I was really doing it unconsciously, or it wasn't really like a strategy that I set out and said, oh, I want to provoke a strong emotional response. It just really is natural to who I am. So let's talk about provoking a strong emotional response for a minute.
Yeah, so I think we have to approach our work as if we're partners with the people that we're trying to reach, that we're trying to serve. And I think provocation, control, can achieve results in the short run, but you're not making friends and you're not really helping people. You're just trying to provoke a response, right? But when you evoke, when you pull the best out of them, you pull something out of them, you're helping them go to a new place.